Good afternoon. I want to show you today a simple way to quickly put in several multiple choice answers and other questions. Basically how to quickly make a bell ringer. Right now I'm using Microsoft Forms, but a lot of this, or basically all of this, applies to Google Forms as well. Okay, so I have my bell ringer for class, right? And the first few, what's your name? How was the test that we just did? Some beginner, introduction questions, that's fine. Then what I did was I had my multiple choice. This is a vocabulary class. And so I'm starting a new chapter and I just want to see if they have some idea of some of this vocabulary already. So I'm going to put in three definitions with some words for them to choose from. And I always like to have an I don't know, or I don't remember, or I'm not sure. Something like that for them to choose so that I know when they're, so that they're not guessing, right? I want them to give me an honest answer. So I always include that. So what I did was I set up one of these, right? And then I used the copy button up here to make two more. So it just says, definition word, I don't know. Definition word, I don't know. So I've got those three set up. Then I always like to keep all of my stuff like this separate in just a plain text file or something, so that, for example, Google suddenly decided that some of my bell ringers are inappropriate content. No idea why, but they're all literally, they're just like this, right? But because I have my questions in text format elsewhere, I can just copy and paste them into, Google or Microsoft Forms in this case. So for example, I just come over here. And this is where keyboard shortcuts come in handy also, because I'm just going to quickly select that text, copy it, come over here, click on the question, paste it, come back over here, right? Quickly copy those three. So I've got my definition, like my definition, and then 4 words for them to choose from. Come over here, right click, paste, boom. All 4 words were added in there, okay? Now I just have to decide, let's see, job 1's paid for, that is employment, right? So right, the first one there. Correct answer, click on that. Now over here in the 3 dots thing, shuffle options. Make sure if you want, right? Make sure that's turned on. So there, now every time they see it, it'll have, which, for a bell ringer, maybe only once. But for a quiz or something, you would definitely want to turn on shuffle options if you're letting them do it more than once. Also, it's an easy way just to make sure that, you're a human. Maybe you just left the first choice the answer each time, right? So I'm going to go to the second one. Same thing. Copy, paste. You can also use Alt-Tab to switch the windows, right? Then you don't need the keyboard. Then you don't need the mouse at all. Copy, tab. All right, and they're all in there, and now, and see again, it's the first answer, so I'm going to definitely go down. I should have set this up before I copied, but I forgot. Right, and then the third one, right, and I've got 4 prepared, but this time I'm only going to use 3, so paste, boom. Right. Now this works on Google as well, this pasting in. Now in Google, you can use the arrow keys to move up and down, but in Microsoft Forms you cannot. And again, so what I did, I just left all of them as the first answer. Oops. Okay, but now they're going to shuffle, so it doesn't matter. And that's it, I'm done. I just, in less than a minute, I put 3 questions in there. Granted, these are easy, they're all multiple choice, but later on, for some exit tickets, or this is the first day, so I'm just doing a quick definition. You can have other things like a sentence with a blank for choose the best word, some close type stuff or something, but still do the same thing. Come over here, right? Select, copy, go back and paste. Okay, so that's it. I hope this is helpful.